Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around me. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Soul Fulfilling. My name is Rickie Byars, and I am flying solo this evening, and I am happy that you are joining me right here and right now. Oh, yes. Susan Lingle is in the house. Never solo, simply the main event. Come on with it, sister. Okay, so I just hope everything looks good. If it's something that's out of sorts, let me know so that I can make the adjustment. So people are coming on, and while they're coming on, I just feel like singing because that's what I come to do. So welcome to the midweek prayer song session. The Spirit's calling you, come, come. 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 When you climb the highest mountain that you can find, and you're looking out with eyes so satisfied, saying, look, 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 look what I have done. Look, 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 look what I've become. The Spirit says, I am more than this. I am more than this. I am more than this. Come to me. Oh, yeah. Spirit's calling you, come, come. Come on into the room, y'all. Hey, Bree. Hi, John Caesar. Welcome to Soul Fulfilling. So the Spirit's calling you, come, come. When your time has come to move to that place so high, and you're feeling for the ones you'll lead to cry, saying, look, look, look what I leave behind. Where is my peace of mind? The Spirit says, I am more than this. I am more than this. I am more than this. Come to me. Spirit says, come on to me. I'm more than this. I said, the Spirit's calling you. Come. Spirit's calling you. Come, come. Spirit's calling you to come. Spirit's calling you. Come, come. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Iretta and Quinn. Imagine the sound of the ocean. I am more than this. Wait a minute. This is my favorite part right here. Imagine the sound of the ocean, the birds in flight, the loss of a loved one, a heart so broken, a newborn baby, the pain in a body, people when they're happy, people when they're sad. God is more than this. God is all of this, and God is more than that. And the Spirit says, I am more than this. I am more than this. I am more than this. Come to me. Imagine the sound of the ocean. I am more than this. The birds in flight. I am more than this. The loss of a loved one. I am more than this. Or a heart so broken. I am more than this. A newborn baby. I'm more than this. Why? The pain of a body, I am all of this. And people when they're happy, oh, people when they're sad, oh, God is more than this. God is more than this. God is more than this. God is more. God is more than this. God is more than this. God is more than this. God is more. And the Spirit says that I am more than this. I am more than this. I am more than this. Come to me. The Spirit's calling you. Come, come. Spirit's calling me to come. Spirit's calling you. Come, come. Spirit's calling you. Come, come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. Let's take a deep breath on that. Come home. So, how's everybody doing? So glad that you can be here. My name is Rickie Byars, and the name of our time together here is called Soul Fulfilling because I'm doing here what I love to do. This is what I love to do. I love to sing songs of inspiration. You know, I love to talk, but I really love to talk about the way the universe works. I love to encourage people that they can get past the things, they can get past the things that are in our way sometimes. You know, the things that get in the way along the way. That's what Victoria Janswick said today. The things that get in the way along the way. So I'm here on this Wednesday night, and I'm thankful that you are joining me. So welcome on in, Marion. Hi, Marion, Georgia. Oh, Georgiana, all the way from Philadelphia. Nanda, thank you. Thank you. And Margaret and others will be coming on. Maybe they'll show themselves, their names, their who they are, where they're from. Or maybe they'll just kind of stand in the back, but we don't care. You know, I mean, I care when I see your name there, but I love that you're just here with us. And I love that you are getting more comfortable just being with yourself. This is what we're talking about. Is the Spirit is calling us to come home to who we are, to who we are. Now, before I go any further, please let me know, is the sound good? Can you hear my voice well? And I know it takes a moment for me to see your comments, but let me know just with a thumbs up or just say, hey, the sound is good. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on in, Laverne. I got Laverne and Shirley. Well, Laverne and Sharon and Chloe. Yes. So the sound's great. Okay. And the piano's great too. Okay. She says it sounds great. Thank you. Spirit's calling me to come home. And what I saw, I think it was yesterday when I was out and about for a moment, and then that sun hit my head. I was like, I'm getting out of the sun. But anyway, the sun was beautiful. It was beautiful. But I saw a woman, and she had long white hair, like silver white, and she had on some shorts at the knee and a nice white blouse. And she was going into some store. But I looked at her and I was like, wow, I'll probably look like her, not because of the white hair, but uh and I don't know, maybe I might be older than her now, but she looked when I looked at her, she looked some years older than I am now. But you never know who you're looking at. You don't know about that, but I just looked at her and I could appreciate the years that she has been on the planet. I looked at the way she carried herself. She carried herself with confidence. And she had a shorts on, she was going about her business. And I looked at her, I was like, wow, we would be blessed to get to the place in life where we could appreciate who we are at that phase of our life, and that we're not looking in the mirror wondering where did the time go and who am I now with the face that I have now and the hair that I don't have now and the curves that I had but that are disappearing. It's like who am I beyond all of that? Who am I? And to be in a moment in our life of gratitude for who we get to be right here and right now, and to walk with confidence and gratitude. So that's what we're doing here. Like I said in the description tonight, it ain't for everybody, but it's for the folks who want to get together and to remember together how sweet this life is and to touch that place of gratitude. And if there is an impasse right now or something that is kind of getting in the way, that you might be encouraged by our prayer field. And our prayer field is love right here. Everybody that's on the thread and the people that are coming on, we're here like the soul nurturer. What? She's here in the house. The soul nurturer is in the house. Hey, Victoria, put the way I spell your name for real. Is it Janswick? She's an amazing astrologer, and I was listening to Victoria, um, to her um, podcast today on YouTube, which was phenomenal, where she talked about the Virgo, the Pisces moon, full moon in Virgo, and what and this in this the sun sign of Virgo, and this full moon going into the Piscean full moon, and she gave such a beautiful reading of it, and it just made everything make sense as to what some of us are going through right now. And then she talked about the planets that are going retrograde and the different things that are going to happen. But she talked about how to work with the energies that are here right now to do what we came to do and to be who we came to be. It was an amazing thing. She's on YouTube. She calls herself the Soul Nurturer. Nurturer. You know how to spell nurturer? Nurturer. I should be savvy enough to put Soul Nurturer up here for you, but I'll have that part next week. Here's a shout out to life coach Ade, who showed me how to run solo in a holy way. So he showed me some things that I could do, and I'm to keep hope alive over here, and to keep everybody, informed in a holy way. And so here's a shout out to Life Coach, and this is how you can still follow him on his show. He is, I think, throughout the rest of September on at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, from 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, Pacific time, 1 o'clock Eastern time, and 6 o'clock UK time. And people do dial in to hear his beautiful podcast on being you. So right where you are, Life Coach, thank you very much for all that you've taught me. And thank you for the many times that we've been here together in conversation. You are an amazing young man, and it's wonderful to watch you open, to watch us both to watch everybody on the thread open. We are here together and changing, hopefully for the better. Hopefully we're so much better than we were last year in terms of who we know ourselves to be. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Hey, Bernice said, true, so true. Yes. There she goes, Victoria Jaswick. That's her name, the Soul Nurturer. Thanks for the kind words. Hey, those words are real. I took notes when I was listening to you, baby. Do you ever kind of just like watch what the spirit puts up for you to check out sometimes? It was amazing. what I've been working through. So tonight, I'm pretty much here for you. If you have a question you'd like to put in the thread, please feel free to do it. I'm singing. I'm speaking a little bit about moving from purpose to passion to perception. And, you know, it's not always in that order, depending on your journey. You know, for some people, purpose is not the first thing. They don't quite know about purpose, but they kind of do, because we all want to make a difference in the world, even if even if we're looking at it through a small lens. But intrinsically, I believe that there's something in us that wants to participate, that wants to shine, that wants to celebrate, that wants to be loved, and that wants to be appreciated, and that wants to love, that wants to love. So I'm learning so much these days. And I'm going to sing one of my favorites. They're all my favorite songs. I love myself so much. But no, I love my songs so much. But this song says it all. And I'm going to come back and do some more speaking. But love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, our loving will change the world. Oh, I love this song. Sing, sing, sing all together. Sing, sing, sing when it's hard to sing. Sing, our singing will change the world. Share, share, share who you are, and share, share, share when it's hard to share. Oh, share, our sharing will change the world. Share who you are. Care, care, care for each other. Care, care, care for the ones who need care. Our caring will change the world. Our loving will change the world. Our singing will change the world. Our loving will change the world. And something in us knows that, because we are made of God. We are made of the Creator. Its elegance is upon us. You know that song, whoa, whoa, the Spirit of God is upon me? It is. It's not just upon you. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Not Isaiah McGee, but Isaiah in the Bible, the prophet. But Isaiah McGee, thank you too, in case you're on tonight. Isaiah McGee. Oh my God, I'm not going to go into my Isaiah McGee story. I'm talking about the prophet Isaiah. When he said, the Spirit of God is upon me. The Spirit of God is upon me. It's in me. It's in you. It's moving through you. It's moving through everybody on this thread, and even the ones who are not on the thread. It's like, do you feel like right now in your life that sometimes it just seems like you don't know what you're doing. That was me a week ago. That's why Victoria's reading today, that I was privileged to dial in on, what she talked about the moon and the sun and Virgo. Hey, happy birthday, Virgos! But she talked about how things work, and it was great because it was so spiritual the way she was giving it. Sometimes when people talk about astrology, they go like, "Oh, that's," I'm going like, "Hmm? You talking about the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets, and that there's a science to how to behold that, and to listen to some of the words of those who have dedicated their lives to studying it, so that they can give us the language of it." I think that's an amazing thing. I just think it's amazing. And she said something that was really powerful today. She said, I mean, I should have known this, but music is my thing. You know, music is my thing. And I got my thoughts about the world, but there's some things that I need some help with. And she said this, she said, the moon is not a generator. It doesn't generate light. Well, I know that the moon reflects the light of the sun. We all know that, right? We all know that. But the way she says that, it's a reflector. It draws out our emotions and illuminates what's in the way of our way. So a lot of times when we talk about the moon being full, we talk about our moon cycle. We talk about how we're feeling, what we want to, share. We want to talk about how we want to be, how we want to be in a holy, holy way, how we want to be compassionate in our language, and all of that stuff. That's those are the things, the emotional. She talked about the intuitive, the creative. And she said sometimes tears help us to release, and the moon even, regulates the cycles of the waters, of the earth. They really do. It really does. So she talks about this full moon in Pisces is a good time for us to release and let go. And I'm releasing and let go of those ideas in my head that think that I can't do just what I'm doing right now. I love doing this. It's being me. I love being me. Do you love being you? Or are you trying to be somebody else's you? That song that it says, share, share, share who you are, and share, share, share when it's hard to share. Share. Our sharing will change. Your sharing will change the world. So that gift that you bring, Bernice, that gift that you bring, John Caesar, that gift of you, Maxine, the gift that you are, the gift of all of you, the gift of you, Georgiana, the gift that you were to my mother, calling her to see how she's doing. Hey, Mama Byars. And she just light up. Yeah, there's Georgiana. Sharing your heart, sharing your love. Hallelujah. This is a prayer meeting tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fact that Victoria is doing what she loves to do, what she invested in. She invested in her time in, and she into really doing things that nurture the soul. That's what I do too. That's what all of us, when we find our way, are doing. But first, we got to get the things out of the way that are in our way. And she says, this is a good time right now to just really let the moon illuminate what is in the way of your way. And I am letting it go and opening up to all that I can be, all that I came to behold of the Spirit in me, of the Spirit in you. Praise God. It's prayer meeting, soul fulfilling prayer meeting tonight. So she says, and I want you to go listen to it because it's really great. She talked about Virgo being practical, and there are things that I needed to accomplish. I needed to be practical about some things. But a week ago, my mind was like, oh, can I do it? I don't have an assistant. And I didn't even go there, but I kind of felt the insecurity or the unstableness of not having a team like I had at Agape. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I left a situation where I had support all the way around. But guess what? I still have it. As a matter of fact, the support feels even greater. I just needed to remember that it's everywhere. And boom, here comes an email from Victoria going like, check it out. I'm going like, I said, oh, let me see what she was doing. I go there and everything to remind me of who I am was right there, just like I'm reminding you. I love that you're doing this and being you. Thank you, Quinn. Yes, I love being me. Thank you, Maxine. I love you being you too. Right, Ricky, do just what you're doing right now. Yeah, and you too. I know that this simplicity of being is the jewel of life. It is the jewel of our life. That some people go a whole lifetime suffering because they couldn't please somebody, that they couldn't measure up to what somebody's idea of them was supposed to be, somebody's thought of what they could have been. It's like, no, 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 no. Don't labor in vain. That sounds like a song. What about it? Y'all want to hear labor in vain? I want to sing it. Oh my gosh. Hey, please forgive me. I forgot to put my nice looking cup to the side. So I got a big glass that says Grandma's Tonic. But it's not Grandma's Tonic, it's water. It's God's tonic. God's tonic. I can feel the dust settling. What she say? I know how to do this. She says, I can feel the dust settling and the clarity arriving finally. And I am not questioning it. Come on now. See what I'm saying? Thank you so much for always reminding me of who I came here to be. Yes, Bernice, definitely. Letting God be God through you, Ricky. What a blessing to us. And Georgiana, what a blessing, like I said, you were to me, my family, the soul sisters. When you guys would come, it was just amazing to have your presence there. And you're still lighting the world as a practitioner and all the things. JV is in the house. I got some people in this thread who love me, and oh my God, I know JV loves being herself. This song is about people who kind of want what somebody else has. So they set the sails to have what they have. They want to be not who they are. They just have this thing that's what they want to be. Now, it's okay to be inspired by other people. It's okay. Okay? That's not a bad thing for somebody to open you up and you catch a vision of something you couldn't see before about yourself. You might go say like, well, hey, you know what? I really want to dig deep into whatever it is, whether it's in what was that neuro linguistic programming, Susan, we were talking about the other day, or whether it's kinesiology, or whether it's a prayer. Like somebody very close to me is all into the Bible these days. Just into the Bible. I was like, good for you. In the old days, I would be going like, oh Lord, she in the Bible now. She in the Bible. Oh Lord. Now I'm saying, yes. Yes. You find your inspiration, and sink into it because it's God. revealing what you want to know. Yes. But this person that this song is about was somebody who was he built a house on sinking sand, and there was no way the house could ever stand. And when the rain came down, he tried to hold things together, but finally cried, I labored in vain, except the Lord build the house. He that labors, labors in vain. She knows the pain, the emptiness of getting those things that she thought were best. To find she had nothing but grains of sand that slipped through her fingers like time in an hourglass. She labored in vain, except the Lord builds the house. She that labors, labors in vain. God's work is mighty and marvelous. God increases our lives every day, and my soul magnifies the Lord. Yes, God's love redefines my existence. Yes, God's peace resurrects my life. Oh yes, God's joy is lifting me, is lifting you, is lifting me up. God's will is just beyond our plan, and we know in God we will stand, and we'll say, let it rain or shine, I will be safe in the Spirit, in a house that God built for me. Don't labor in vain, just to let the Lord, the great law of life, build a house, and don't labor in vain, except the Lord build the house. We will labor in vain. Don't labor in vain. about us. That song is a very special song. And it was revealed in a dream. And the person that was singing the song was on the she was on the ocean, on the beach. And there was a current that was really restless. And she was singing, "He built a house on sinking sand. There was no way the house could ever stand. And when the rain came down, he tried to hold things together and finally cried, I labored in vain." She's singing like that. And it was a rant, sort of, but it was like a cry, And so I woke up from the dream. I was like, that's a bad song. So I went to the piano. I went to the piano and remembered the song, tried to remember what I could of what was revealed in the dream. Sometimes I just get a few notes. Sometimes I get a whole song almost. In this case, I almost did, but you know that. Labor in vain. Yeah. Then I got with my little songwriting partner at the time. And he gave some beautiful words too. You know, she knows the pain, the emptiness, and and the way the song just came together. And I remember I had the two verses and I was like, where's the song gonna go? And I was kind of by myself that time. And I was like, I need something that talks about the works of God, the works of God. And I had something called a concordance. Is that right? The concordance. You go to a concordance and you put the word and you put in the word and it finds, this was before Google. You put the word in what you're looking for, like it's got a book, it's a dictionary, like, but it tells you where that word can be found in the Bible. And I put in works, and then I got God's works are mighty and marvelous, like and some some words from the Bible, that God's works are marvelous. That's what it was. And oh my God, that part right there. God's word is mighty and marvelous. God increases our lives every day. So my soul magnifies the Lord. Yeah. God's love redefines our existence. Yes. So whatever you're going through, God's love redefines it. And God's peace resurrects my life. Ooh, yeah. God's joy is lifting me. Lifting me up. Ashe. Releasing the struggle and being open to what is arriving for us. Yes. My 6-year-old granddaughter would like to know if you sing at night. I'm singing now. It's at night here. Hey, Charlotte, hadn't heard from you in a long time. Good to see you in the thread. Yes, I do. Yes, I do sing at night, but I don't sing all the time. As a matter of fact, some days I go and I don't sing at all, but not many. When the sun is up early in the morning, when it's not so hot, I will go to the piano and do a sun tribute or a spirit, a tribute to the spirit, the creator. And in the morning, that's a good question. Give your 6-year-old granddaughter a big hug for me. Yes. I'm still back in the old days. Why are you back in the old days? I'm working my way to the present, though. Good for you. Good for you, because the present is so rich. It's so rich with now, with right now. The old days were marvelous, but these days we're in and now, oh my gosh, they are just so awesome. I wanted to share something with you. Let me see if I can find it. It was a clip. I'm going to see if I can find it. And I'm going to hit, let's see if I can hit the share button. I think I got to do it another way. I got to do this. I got to hit share. And then the video file. Let's see here. So let's see if it shows. Let's see if it opens.
We didn't get to rehearse as a huge choir. We have people here that haven't been here in years, and they know their parts of the old songs. And those of you who haven't been here and we sing the new songs, don't be trying to act like, don't, just smile. You don't have to sing, don't sing wrong. Just have a good time. So if you see people up here doing this, that's what's happening. Okay, all right. And it's quite all right. It's better to smile and not sing than sing and make us not smile.
That clip was sent to me by Judy Sloan, and I got it last night. Let me see if I know how to get out of here. There I go. Yes. And yes. Did you guys see that? Did you see that clip? Did y'all see anything? Well, while I wait to see if you saw something, I'm gonna show something that Mickey said. He said the song "Labor in Vain" helped me realize that my work was to perform and entertain, not to try to be famous. That's how I was supposed to glorify God, and I learned my lesson well. He's talking about labor in vain. He said this song helped me realize that my work was to perform and entertain, not to try to be famous. That's how I was supposed to glorify God. And I learned my lesson well. So you guys could see that clip from the choir. The reason why I pulled that clip up because Amin Ali was saying that he was still stuck in the old days. And that was a clip from the old days. And, okay, thank you, Georgiana. That was a clip from the old days when I was the music and arts director and the choir director at Agape. And that was a 29th choir. The choir was turning 29 and I was 30 years at Agape. So we called it 2930. And we got t-shirts and choir members came from all around. I think Nikki Harris came, Tim McAfee Lewis came. We had a good time. And so Judy sent the clip to me. Judy Sloan, beautiful alto, beautiful being and writer. And she just sent me that clip, and she just was saying how much she missed choir rehearsals because they used to be so funny. And I love choir rehearsals because I'm from a big family. We love to make each other laugh. And I could see, like Mickey, I love making people feel good. I really do, and And that's probably why eventually I would do it for God, in a holy, holy way, and learn how to have a passion that was so on purpose that it would open up my whole perception about life, and just really, really introduce me to myself every day. Like I get to meet Rickie, because I can't be Mickey, I can't be Maxine, I can't be Nikki Harris. I can only be me. But why would I want to be them when I can be me? You know, I want to read something for you. This is so beautiful. This is from one of my favorite books, uh, The Essential Teachings of Ramana Maharshi. And Ramana Maharshi, great mystic out of India, had already passed by the time I was born. And he passed, I think he might have been 65 when he passed. Like, he didn't live to be 150 years old. He did what he came to do in 65. And one of the most renowned sages of India that people just, it wasn't about how long he lived. It was what he did while he was here. He says, there is no greater mystery than this. Being reality ourselves, we seek to gain reality. We think that there is something hiding reality and that it must be destroyed before the truth is gained. This is clearly ridiculous. A day will dawn when you will laugh at your past efforts. What you realize on the day you laugh is also here and now. I'm going to read that again. Hold on. There is no greater mystery than this. Being reality ourselves, we seek to gain reality. But it's who we are. It's not what I was, it's who I am. Because when I was amming then. That's why it felt like that. Amming in God. We think that there is something hiding reality and that it must be destroyed before the truth is gained. That something needs to be destroyed. No, that's clearly ridiculous. A day will dawn when you will laugh at your past efforts. What you realize on the day you laugh is also here and now. It's like, I'm so thankful that I stopped trying so hard to meditate. This thing that I thought meditation was, when I was already in the heart of God. I am in God's heart. How close does it have to get? Let's close our eyes right now and be in the heart of God right now together. Let's do that. Amen. Amen. Hmm. could only do my best and let God do the rest, I could pass every test come my way. If I could only do my best and trust that God will do the rest, I can pass every test come what may. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Do our best. I can remember the words of my mother who said the best is upon us and the best is yet to come. Oh, Creator, the storms are getting greater, but I will do my best and let God lead me on. If I could only do my best. Wait a minute, are the storms getting greater? I don't want to sing that. Oh, Creator, when the storms are getting greater, I will do my best and let God lead me on. And if I could only do my best and let God do the rest, I could pass every test come my way. Oh, if I could only do my best and trust that God will do the rest, I can pass every test come what may. I will do my best. What about you? I will do my best. I will do my best. I will do my best. Come on now. I will do my best. Doing my best well. Oh, I will do my best and let God lead me on. 'Cause if I could only do my best and let God do the rest, I could pass every test come my way. Yes. It's a powerful hook, John Caesar. That's a powerful hook, my brother. The writer is right here in the thread. Come what may, I will do my best. Yes. All right now. I'm glad you did. That's what your mother said with her last breath. What a mother you had. Oh my God. I will do my best and let God lead me on. 'Cause if I could only do my best, if I can only do, let me do my best. Yes. I don't know if I have time to tell this story. I got a story about doing my best. There's a great piano player named Bobby Lyle. And Bobby Lyle at this time, this was years ago. This was like back in the it's hot in here. Oh my God. Y'all don't see my cute hairdo. Yeah. But anyway, this was back in the 90s, the early 90s. And Bobby Lyle was and this other woman, Tanya Board, he was marrying Tanya. And they needed somebody to play piano for their wedding, you know, and they wanted me to do it. So I was in the car, and it was like in the late, kind of like 1997. And Bobby and Tanya lived beside me. So I was in my car. Michael was in my car. Somebody else was in the car. Bobby comes over and he says, Rickie, I uh, uh, and Bobby talks like this. Rickie, we want you to play it at our wedding. And let me, Bobby Lyle is a famous piano player. I mean, he does this, those Playboy jazz festivals and all that kind of stuff. Bobby Lyle can play real good. You're right. So he's telling me, he says, I want you to play at I said, you want me to play with a band? No. He said, no, we want you by yourself. I was like, by myself? You want me to play by yourself at your wedding? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no, I ain't playing at your wedding. And he said, why? I was like, because no, I said, you're one of the greatest piano players in the world. You come on, you Bette Midler's music director. Every bad piano player in LA is gonna be at your wedding. Why don't you have one of them play? Ask me or bend down and whatever. He was like, no. And then he started laughing and he was like, he said, can you believe this? He said, can you believe her? He said, Rickie still don't get it. She thinks she can't play. Rickie thinks she can't play. And she got that feel like nobody else has. But she thinks she can't play. And he's laughing at me. And so I was like, okay, I'll do my best. I will do my best. And so I practiced. I had my own version of Here Comes the Bride because they wanted Here Comes the Bride. Can you believe that? So I'm getting do, 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 but I'm boom. Da, 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 da. So I had it. I learned the best I could. I didn't do that middle part. And, dun, 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 dun. I didn't do that part, Susan. I'm sorry. And so then there was another song, and I did all the songs, but the song that was the clincher was Trust Love. Trust Love. So I did Trust Love. Yeah, so it had to be on over the night. So I did Trust Love. And it was a beautiful wedding, beautiful reception. They didn't stay married for a long time, but that's not important to my story. So in the wedding, at the reception, right after the wedding, in comes this little short lady. I was here and she's like way down here, right? And she was like, hi, my name is Beth. Her name was Bette Midler. That was Bette Midler. She was like, I love that song. Trust Love. Oh my God. And I was like, she said, that song. I was like, that song. And she was like, that song. And we're going like, that song. We're going back and forth. That song. That song. And it was like, and she was like, I gotta sing that song. And she never recorded the song that I know of, but she did. I did get it to her. But getting songs on people's records is sometimes very political. But I was very honored that she could hear what I was doing. And I just did my best. And God did the rest. God did the rest. So we do our best, show up as who we are. All of you are so beautiful in this thread, and the folks who are not in the thread right now, thank you for showing up and loving right where you are. Your loving is changing the world. All of us together. Oh my God. All of y'all, I know we're good. So let's just continue to do our best. Hey, I got a concert coming up for those of you who are in the area. I just wanted to let you know that I will be in concert on, when is it? September 24th. September 24th, I will be in concert with Michael Gott. Michael Gott's a great singer. So I'll be in concert. Invite you to check out how you can do that. If you didn't get my newsletter, please send me an email, Rickie Byars, Rickie Byars at gmail.com, and I'll get that newsletter to you. People have been hitting me up. We didn't get the newsletter, and I've been sending it out to them and making sure your name is in my on my email list. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a great concert. I hope you can make it. It's one night only. It's in at the Arcadia Performing Arts Center for those of you who are in the area. Get your tickets. It's coming up fast. Those of you who are in Lee Summit, Missouri, and Kansas City out that way, I will be there soon. And that's going to be so good. Remove myself. Let me see how to take that off like that. Oh, Rickie is learning how to do it, baby. So if you didn't get my newsletter, hit me up and I'll send you the newsletter with the other announcements of the festivals that I'm doing. Like I said, I'll be at Unity Village. Love Unity Village next week, blowing it up in concert and with the music symposium. That's the music festival and symposium there at Unity Village. And I will be back in the Be Hood next Sunday at the Sacred Space for the rest of September. I thank you for being in my life and joining me this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you all so very much. Next week, Life Coach Ade will be with Rashid Lani, and they will be holding it down while I am at Unity Village, and I will return to Soul Fulfilling the following week. Thank you so much for coming this evening. And I'm going to sign off now in the ways that I've been taught. In the ways that I have been taught. How did he teach you? Hold on. Don't hang up. Don't leave. It's about to go down. You're going to love it. It's about to happen. Don't go. It's about to happen. Right now. Rest. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God.